We know that both female and male narcissists, they longing for admiration. They can put you down, criticizing you and assaulting you in situations when they feel like their personal needs haven't been met. They also both lacking empathy. Hi, my name is Patricia. I'm a counseling psychologist registered with HCPC here in the UK. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some specific characteristics of a female narcissist. So when women narcissists, they are in, let's say, a romantic relationship, very often they will portray themselves as a victim or as martyr. And they will portray themselves as the one who does everything for everyone and are never appreciated by other people. But in an instance when you will mention your own needs, they will dismiss them in favor of making sure that their needs are being met. Female narcissists, they might be hypersensitive to you ignoring of her victimhood. They might more often reach for a threat of maybe leaving you or saying that they're gonna hurt themselves if you're not gonna fulfill certain of their needs. And it might even go to the extent when the narcissist woman, she will actually start telling you that she's having certain pains. Maybe she will complain about chest pain, just to gain the attention. And in this situation, when she will complain about certain physical pain, perhaps you might start feeling guilty about it. You might apologize, and that might actually be sufficient at this moment. And then you might learn then that next time when she will complain about certain things, then you need to give her more attention. And that actually can carry on in this vicious cycle for like really long time. So in this vicious cycle, in the female narcissist, she will be the victim of you, and you're gonna be the perpetrator who's actually ignoring her needs, the one who's not giving her maybe enough attention. And even you might start feeling guilty once you are in that vicious cycle of being the perpetrator with her being the victim. You must start feeling guilty, and you must start apologizing and even start giving excuses why maybe you haven't fulfilled certain needs, why you haven't given her enough attention. And then in a situation when you're growing up and your mother, she's a narcissist, that actually can be a really good predictor for you developing narcissistic traits, but obviously that doesn't have to be for everyone. So children who are growing up with narcissistic parent, they're experiencing a lot of anxiety and guilt because they feel bad, and that maybe is their fault why the parents they feel upset. Children very often as well, they take the role of the one who cares for the parent, so they start to believe that it is actually them who can make sure that the parents are feeling well, that they're almost responsible for making the parents feeling happy. So they're taking that caring responsibility. And also when the parent is unhappy, which obviously that's going to happen with a narcissistic parent, that's when they start feeling really guilty and they start feeling responsible for the parent feeling unhappy. A narcissistic mother, she could, for example, say to her child, "You are such a disappointment. You are such a selfish child. After all what I have done for you, look what you have done. Don't dare you embarrass me." And obviously for children, it is very difficult or even impossible to oppose all these very unhealthy dynamics that are happening there between them and the parent. And one is because perhaps they're lacking any awareness of what's happening, they don't have power, and as well they're really longing for love and some security, some safety and acceptance. Women narcissists, comparing with men narcissists, they tend to be more preoccupied with their physical appearance, so they tend to exhibit their beauty. They tend to as well be more aware about the trends in the fashion, and as well female narcissists, they tend to use their children as well as accessories. So they will make sure that their children are dressed well, that they're educated well, that maybe they are behaved well, so people they can compliment on how great the children are, how great she's raising them, how great mother she is. Wendy Behary, who wrote the book Disarming Narcissist, she wrote in her book that In current times, the social media actually encourages us to post these perfect pictures of very unique and very special and perfect realities. And then she said that that kind of way of interacting on social media is actually breeding narcissism. She said as well that social media requires self-promotion, and she said that actually this way of being is actually promoting, bringing up these narcissistic traits in us. And then later she talks as well about the wider culture of our current society. So she will say that maybe there's a child and she's wearing a t-shirt, and on this t-shirt is written princess. And you might think it's just a little girl and it's just, you know, written princess, not big deal. But then she's saying that actually these little cues, they might have a huge impact on our unconscious mind. And we actually have research that indicates that in current time there's a need to be special and entitled. And then later she talks that we live in times when we have this ideology of self-government, and she actually refers to that as an aristocracy. And under this self-serving administration, the main beliefs are to look good, being a good performer, to achieve well, winning attention of important people. And if you have all of these, then that will mean that you are happy, that you have it all. And under this aristocracy, there is no concern for other people. There's no concern what impact you might have on other people. And then within this aristocracy, there's this really inflated sense of needing to be special, and also a sense of entitlement. So yes, if you like this video, then please subscribe, like it, and I'm gonna see you in the next one then. Thank you. Bye.